Good evening, and welcome to WNBA Trending. Tonight, our top story centers on Indiana Fever guard Caitlin Clark, the rookie sensation who has captivated basketball fans all season long. With her incredible shooting range, unmatched court vision, and ability to energize a franchise, Clark has become the face of not only her team, but in many ways, the entire league. However, just ahead of the Fever's anticipated matchup against the Seattle Storm, Clark and her teammates received news that could alter both the immediate and long-term outlook of their season. The Indiana Fever have battled through ups and downs all year, but every time fans needed a spark, Caitlin Clark was there to provide it. Whether it was drilling a logo three, dishing out a no-look assist, or fighting through contact for a tough basket, she has delivered highlight after highlight. That being said, the physical demands of her rookie campaign have started to show. Reports surfaced today that Clark has been dealing with fatigue, soreness, and the strain of a long schedule, all of which could impact her effectiveness heading into the Storm game. The WNBA season is a grind. Unlike college, where players may have multiple days between games, the professional level requires constant travel, back-to-back contests, and nightly physical battles with the best defenders in the world. For Clark, who came directly from a long college season with Iowa to the Fever, the adjustment has been especially demanding. While she is expected to take the floor against Seattle, there is growing concern that she may not be playing at 100%, a worrying development given how much the Fever rely on her production. Let's remember, Caitlin Clark is not just another rookie. She is the engine of Indiana's offense, a player whose ability to stretch defenses opens opportunities for teammates like Aliyah Boston inside and Kelsey Mitchell on the perimeter. Her presence on the floor changes everything about the way opponents defend. When Clark is fully engaged and at her best, the Fever look like a team that can compete with anyone. But when fatigue sets in and her shooting efficiency dips, Indiana has struggled to find alternative options. The timing of this news makes it even more significant. The Seattle Storm are one of the league's most disciplined and defensively sound teams. They know how to disrupt defensive rhythm, and they have a reputation for applying pressure on opposing guards. Jewell Loyd leads the way for Seattle offensively, but defensively, the Storm thrive by forcing turnovers, running opponents off the three-point line, and making every possession difficult. If Clark is not at peak energy levels, the Storm could have a major advantage in slowing down Indiana's attack. Fans around the league have voiced their concerns, pointing out that Clark has absorbed a tremendous workload both on and off the court. Beyond games and practices, she faces relentless media attention, national spotlight, and the expectations of carrying a franchise back to prominence. Some analysts suggest the Fever should consider scaling back her minutes or even resting her for a game, though Clark herself is known for her competitive drive and would likely resist sitting out unless absolutely necessary. Former WNBA stars have also weighed in on the situation, acknowledging that the so-called rookie wall is real. The transition from college to the pros is not just about skill, but about learning how to manage the grind of a season. Recovery, conditioning, nutrition, and mental preparation all become more critical. Many veterans have urged patience, reminding fans that even the brightest stars need time to adjust to the pace and physicality of the WNBA. What does this mean for the Fever in their upcoming matchup? Quite simply, others will have to rise to the occasion. Aliyah Boston must continue her dominance in the paint, controlling the glass and scoring efficiently around the rim. Kelsey Mitchell, a proven scorer, will need to shoulder more of the offensive load, especially if Clark's shooting is limited. The bench unit, often inconsistent, will have to provide reliable minutes to keep the starters fresh. This game against Seattle is more than just another contest on the schedule. For the Fever, it's a test of their ability to compete against one of the league's elite teams. For Caitlin Clark, it's another opportunity to prove that she can battle through adversity, even when her body is not at full strength. How the Fever respond will say a lot about their growth as a young team and their readiness to take the next step in building toward playoff contention. Looking at the bigger picture, this situation also highlights the unique pressures that Clark faces as the face of the league's new wave. Every performance is dissected, every mistake amplified, and every success celebrated. While she has handled the attention with remarkable poise, the physical side cannot be ignored. A season this demanding takes its toll, and managing her workload will be essential not just for the remainder of this year, but for the long-term success of both Clark and the Fever organization. It's worth remembering that Clark's impact goes far beyond the box score. She has been a driving force in bringing new fans to the WNBA. Ticket sales, television ratings, and social media engagement have all surged thanks to her presence. In many ways, she represents the future of women's basketball. That makes the news of her physical struggles even more significant. Fans, teammates, and the league as a whole have a vested interest in ensuring that Clark can stay healthy, effective, and able to continue inspiring the next generation. So, what can we expect as the Fever take the floor against Seattle? A determined Caitlin Clark, no doubt. Despite the setbacks, Clark is known for her toughness and competitive spirit. Whether her shots are falling or not, she will give everything she has, fight for loose balls, push the pace, and look to create opportunities for her teammates. But the key will be whether others around her can step up and help carry the load. If the Fever can pull off a win, it will be a statement that they are more than just a one-star team, that they can adapt, adjust, and rise together. If they fall short, it will reinforce just how much Clark means to their success and how important it is to find balance in her usage moving forward. As the season continues, all eyes will remain on Caitlin Clark. The bad news ahead of the Storm matchup may be discouraging, but it also serves as a reminder of the resilience required at this level. Clark has already proven she is capable of meeting challenges head-on, and this will be just another test in her remarkable rookie journey. The Fever story is still being written, and Caitlin Clark remains at the center of it. Whether battling fatigue, fighting through defensive schemes, or inspiring a new wave of fans, she continues to redefine what it means to be a rookie in the WNBA spotlight. Stay tuned, because no matter what happens in the Storm matchup, Caitlin Clark's journey is far from over, and the impact she's having on the game is only just beginning.